Who let the dogs out? 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 Who let the dogs
Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs here on another episode of Unleashed, and joining me all the way from Alabama is Pup Dax. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
I am really good. Glad you could jump on and join us today.
Yeah, it's a good day. It's a little bit cloudy, sunshiny, but it's a good day.
Well, yeah, it is here. It's been hot, but at least we're supposed to maybe get some rain today, so we'll see.
That'll be good for
Yeah,
sure.
we
Help the
need
grass a little bit.
it. So I like to first find out a little bit of history behind your name and also your pup hood that you are wearing. So first thing is, what was the inspiration behind Pup Dax?
So my first pup hood experience happened in New Orleans. The Phoenix had just got this shipment in of hoods, and I was like, oh, it's something I've had an interest in. So I tried the hood on, and ended up buying the hood and wore it the whole rest of the weekend. Uh,
Oh,
it was really good. And, my original pup name was going to be Pup Jacks for the New Orleans brewery, because that's
uh-huh.
kind of where I kind of picked that up at. They were from the 1800s. But a few beers and whatnot later, it ended up being Dax because that's what everybody thought I was saying. So I just kind of went with that. And that's what it's been ever since.
Oh, well, now that's a cool story because it started off as Jax, but because everyone misheard you, it ended up being Dax. I like that.
Right.
So I'm guessing you love New Orleans.
Oh yeah, it's out of everywhere I've been, it's definitely a place that feels like home.
Yeah, I started going there years ago when I went to my first Southern Decadence. And gosh, I love that place.
There's nothing like it in anywhere else, really. I mean, it's its own special city.
Yeah, you're right. I've never been there as a pup, but I have a feeling it would be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, you can get into a lot of trouble real quick. It's hard to be a good boy.
So, how long have you been a pup now in the community?
I've been a pup for about a year and a half, and it's been a really good journey. I've kind of educated myself and grown. Uh, it's been a lot of education and a lot of research and kind of looking to other pups, seeing how things are done and growing in that aspect.
Okay. Well, in that year and a half that you've been a pup, what have you found has been the easiest part of being in the community as Pup Dax?
For me, it's being more social, because when I'm not in pup gear, I'm kind of reserved. But when I'm in gear, I'm kind of in that headspace. I'm more social. I feel like that I talk a little bit easier. It's easier for me to meet people.
Hmm.
Um, I just like the headspace and how it kind of makes me feel and makes me feel more social.
And I hear that a lot, that it just makes people so much more easier for you to go and approach people when you have
Right.
that hood on. So yeah, I get you.
Exactly.
So what have you found has been the most difficult part of being in the community on the opposite side of the easiest part?
I think that the difficult part would be in my area, in South Alabama, is trying to find a place where pups can be themselves.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of venues for that. Some of the bars are starting to have, pup nights, stuff like that, but it's normally in conjunction with a leather night.
Hmm.
So the community is definitely growing, which is good, but it's got some more growth to do. And I think that's been the hardest part is getting that social outlet when there's not really a venue for it.
Yeah, yeah. And you're right. I've seen it grow so much just in the 3 and 4 years that I've been in it, and it's good to see that it's growing everywhere.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to gain popularity, and just grow, which is really good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what kind of advice would you give someone that's brand new, looking in and deciding that this might be something that they would like to get into?
Just try it. You don't have to have gear. You don't have to have, the most expensive hood, or, all of this other stuff that other pups have. Just get out there, see if you like it, talk to pups. Most of us are always willing to communicate with you. Um, if you don't try it, you don't know if you like it. It's like anything else in life. And, sometimes you have to try it 3 times just to be sure. That's what
Okay,
I try to do
yes.
anyway.
Yeah, I got you on that one. So, what was the inspiration a year and a half ago? I'm guessing when you saw the hood, you knew then that's what you wanted, but what was the inspiration that got you wanting to even try being a pup and getting in the headspace?
So my spouse and I were at a campground, and there were 2 pups there, and they just had the best time all weekend. I mean, they were constantly just having a good time. They were in their headspace, just doing their thing. And that was kind of my inspo. I talked to them a good bit. And they just really kind of said, "Oh, this may be something that I might be into." And I tried on one of their hoods, and I was like, "Okay, I really like this. I like the way it makes me feel."
Hmm.
And that's kind of where I got started with Pupsana.
Awesome. Well, and that's kind of me. We were at a bar when I discovered it, and but my husband didn't want to be part of it. He said, "You can be a pup, but I don't want to be." Took him to a gay campground here in Florida on his birthday, and it just happened to be a lot of pups there. And there was a leather maker there as a vendor, and he made homemade pup hoods, and he found one that he wanted, and Smokey was born that night. So
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
yeah, I'm so glad that he decided to become a pup as well. So we both get to go out and enjoy it when we can.
And that's kind of how my husband, and he's kind of, if it's what you want to do and you enjoy it, I'll support you. He's been really supportive in my journey.
Good, good.
He gets it, but it's not his thing, and that's fine.
Okay, yeah, of course. It's not for everyone, but as long as he supports it, that's the main thing. So,
Right.
well, th this question really isn't tied to being a pup, but I always like to find what people's answers are. But if money were no object for you and you could travel to any destination in the world, what would be on the top of your bucket list?
So my bucket list travel would be to go to Folsom, Berlin.
Uh-huh.
It's something I've always wanted to do. Haven't had the time to do it, but I think it's a really good event with all the volunteers and stuff that they have. From what I've heard, it's just an awesome experience, and something that's kind of a once in a lifetime trip.
And surprisingly, that comes up on the top of a lot of people's bucket list, especially in our community. So I
Right.
I get you on that one. So what does the pup community look like where you're from in Alabama? Do you have a lot of local pups that you get to hang out with or?
It's definitely a growing community. Um, we've got Panhandle Pups that formed about a year and a half ago.
Hmm.
That's been a big help. They're more Florida based, but they accept everybody from this area. We meet up at the Roundup once a month for their Sin Saturday, is what they call it.
Oh, good.
And the group has just really grown from that meetup, and just different pups coming out, and people who may not have necessarily even thought about being a pup have kind of seen us out and about, and it's piqued their interest. And I've had people, come up talk to us. Hey, what do you think about this? What's it like? And that's the biggest thing to me, is if you can educate somebody and you have that opportunity, I'm
Yeah.
all about doing that.
Oh, yes, yes, I am too. So if there's others that wanted to reach out to you, how's the best way for them to reach you?
So I have my Instagram, which is that Pup Dax, and then I have my Facebook, which is Pupper Dax.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll make sure we get those included on the final podcast that will air. So anyone that sees it can reach out to you. Well,
Awesome.
any last words before we get off of here?
Yeah, if you're interested in trying to be a pup, or if it piques your interest, just do it. Try it. You know, you won't be disappointed. The community is very welcoming. We're not standoffish. And the other thing I'd like to do is congratulate Pup Mel for being Mobtown Pup 2025, which is the first pup contest that we've ever had in Mobile.
Oh,
He did a
nice.
fantastic job. And then also my good friend DJ Gamble Studdard, Oddly Otter, who just won Mr. Mobile Leather 2025, and also my husband for all his support and love.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear all of that. That's I like to see when people go out and win those titles. It's not something I would ever want to do, but more support to everyone that goes out and tries to win
It,
titles.
it's a lot of responsibility that comes with it for sure.
Yes, it is. Well, Pup Dax, has been awesome having you on here, and hopefully it won't be the last time that we chat.
Definitely. I appreciate it very much. And I thank you for your time.
All right, well, we'll talk to you again soon.